Congratulations on your win earlier today.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I spammed badgers.
Very nice. Of course,
Yeah,
for those of you
amazing.
not aware what I'm talking about, Pantsuman, your Asia champion, weekend tournament champion this morning.
Yes,
Solid
yes.
6-0.
Thankfully, there were no 2.2K MMR players in there. Got it
Well,
for free.
last week's EU was amazing. Just so
Stacked, yeah.
stacked.
Mm.
It was so much
Yeah,
fun as a caster.
sometimes it's free and sometimes it's like, okay, how do you ever win this? There's like every single high MMR player in here. All right. Yeah, we didn't have that much time to coach our students this week. I was busy, and then Skillless is also missing until next week, Wednesday or something. But our students did practice on their own, and Sunny is 2K, Fadrik is basically 1900. And Francis, Francis is kind of just doing his thing. didn't get that much coaching in with him, but yeah, I hope we can at least get one win. We have lost two games so far.
Yeah, so Europe steals Dzempire, right? So you guys are both
Yeah.
4th and 5th in the standings right now. So
Yeah,
this is
not
a
great.
good important decider here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is critical for getting out of the, getting off the bottom and still staying alive with a mathematical chance at least, pending other matches.
I mean, it's safe to say we probably cannot make it out of the group anymore.
Probably no.
Yeah, but we're still gonna try our best, so at least get some wins in, maybe.
Was there anything in particular that you noticed, to kind of guide your players as as they've moved up, right? Like I'm sure there have been certain things, or has it been more aimed at specific decisions, right?
Well, I didn't want to coach in a way where I just give specific instructions. Oh, you should have fortified the tower, or that round should have been a gut shot or whatever. I wanted to focus on fundamentals. Okay, you gotta make sure the chaff waves are correct. When do you level the units? It's generally when it makes sense. So let's say there's a break point and you want to level the unit, or you need extra HP to tank something, then you want to level a unit, or Crawl is level 2 would make sense now because his chaff clear cannot one-shot them anymore. Stuff like this, like fundamentals, really, because the individual like decision making from game to game, yeah, sure, you can backseat game and say, hey, you did this wrong, but every game is so different from each other that they cannot really implement that in the next game, because how often is that situation going to occur in the same way? So fundamentals are probably always better to teach, in my opinion.
That's a really good point, and I don't think any of the other coaches have made that point that clearly. I really appreciate the way you said that.
Yeah, that's just what I feel like, because when I get coached by someone else, which doesn't happen often, but sometimes, I mean, chat is kind of like a coach when you're streaming, and they're saying, "Oh, do this, do this. Oh, if you would have bought this unit," and then you end up with like 10 different units. Okay, you're gonna fucking lose the game. But sometimes there's someone who says something very insightful, like. Yeah, in this comp, you should focus more on, I don't know, getting your chaff clear, or buying more chaff and this and that. Something that you can implement every single game, instead of, oh, in this single game, you could have gut shotted your opponent. Okay, yeah, sure, maybe, but I cannot turn back the time, do that,
Right.
and the next game is not going to be that situation anymore. So, yeah.
Game 1 of our second series. This is going to be Steel Dzempire versus Pantsless.
Yeah,
over here.
we're pantsless.
Pantsless, we'll
Um,
have you stay on the cast for game 1 if you don't mind.
Pan-
You're
Pan-
supposed to do game
Pantsuman,
2, but
Oh, yeah, sure.
and,
we're kind of missing Steelsane Dzemp here. So
Yeah,
and
that's fine
Pantsuman,
with me.
the coach for Pantsless, is coaching Francis of the Filth here on the far side. Said he didn't get as much time coaching Francis as
Yeah,
some of the other players. The other
unfortunately.
two have had more, and obviously schedules don't always work for people in your cross continent for certain individuals, and work schedules and all of that can be difficult. El Nubaso on the near side in blue, representing Steel Dzempire, as a marksman specialist start with Hound and Saber. Francis has taken the training specialist with Hounds and Mustangs. So lots of hounds. I know that makes Odds and myself both happy as devotees of the dog.
yeah, I mean, I love hounds, but also I've been building arc lights a little bit lately too.
Heretic. We are no
Lights
longer
are-
friends.
I mean, shot arc lights are currently very powerful, so I can see how arc lights. I mean, dogs are also good. I don't play dogs that much, but I should probably try them more often since Cass always whoops my ass with dogs. So
So
That
Pants,
probably-
Odds gave me some coaching in a stream at one point, and it was probably a 150 MMR bump to just start rocking the hounds. It's a very
Yeah.
specific.
If hounds
I
get
mean, the
going,
a lot
hounds
of
are
the
very
nuance of
good.
how to play hound.
they can get going.
pretty
Like
good.
if they get levels, oh my god, they're crazy good. But you got to know the breakpoints to get into them
Mhm.
well. So first of all, importantly, the first breakpoint is +1 attack. Right? +1 attack means you have enough damage to kill a level 1 crawler with a level 1 hound in a normal game. That changes if you're cost control or fortified spec. Right? It's different. Maybe it doesn't quite work. It's important to, if you're playing hounds, always pay attention to that. You click on your hound, you see how much damage they're doing, click on the opponent's crawler, see how much health they have, try to make adjustments there. If you're playing something like Mech Rage on hound, it's worth going the early +2 attack in order to get the breakpoint on the crawlers again, if they've taken the plus defense. And you don't have the levels,
Yeah,
right?
also,
It helps you get the
I
levels.
think it
and-
also scales nice with the attack speed that you
Right.
get from the mech rage. So extra damage plus extra attack speed
Yeah.
scales really nicely.
Yeah, but upgrades are definitely very important on the hounds to hit those breakpoints.
And we did a whole series of kind of a deep dive into the math, and it's not the case that mech rage and chamber compression really work against each other. They still work very nicely together. So don't be afraid of running that combo.
Yeah, I think Arbiter said this. I don't know who said it exactly. I think it was someone in my chat. I think it was Arbiter. Arbiter always knows what he's talking about. So
Yes.
Okay, more dogs. I like that. Cannot go. Maybe too many. I don't know. Is that okay?
I think of it very similar to the number of arc lights you're going to want. So
I'm always afraid of dogs into arc lights if they go range and charge shot and all that. I don't know exactly if that matchup is good for dogs or not.
Francis has gone into the triple arc light, which of course he didn't have on round one. He takes it off the drop, buys a third one. That took a level for a Mustang.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy, actually. Serving hounds and arc lights. If you look at the board, there's like so much small units, so these sabers are kind of useless unless they can hit the arcs.
Or just get out there and tank for a year. It's
Yeah.
the level 3 marksman that's just a pinata. He's going to give away a lot of XP.
I guess I would
Hopefully
like
it's
to see him buy more arc lights and maybe click charge shot, since the dogs are kind of covering for his chaff clear needs currently.
So he doesn't have to worry about the shockwave rate of fire or anything.
Yeah, I think wouldn't be bad here, since there aren't that many chaff units on the other board anyways. Well, I guess
Only boss
hounds do count as chaff too.
Yeah, they do. They work as chaff. Like it's one of the reasons they're so versatile as a starting unit, right? Is if you get a great chaff clear drop in 2 or 3, you can just pivot. Does Francis actually need 4 units that kind of work as chaff clear? Because now we have a Vulcan.
Yeah, I do not like that buy, that Vulcan buy. I think I said this like multiple times that Vulcan, you don't want to play that aggro, and it seems like that's an aggro Vulcan. Oh, even extended range. And
Its extended range has got less than 20,000 hit points. Oy.
yeah.
And it only has 5 more range than the hounds until he techs it, so the hound's getting range this turn.
The Vulcan can be good against the hounds, I suppose, but we already had 2 other like options. Hounds do have armor for El Nubaso, so
Yeah,
if we don't
not
have
great.
levels on the Vulcan, but it can help. But we do a training spec, so it's not too bad.
Reven says it's all your fault, Pants.
It's always my fault, yeah.
It's your fault, yeah.
Well, I guess one look at the tech bar of the hounds would have been enough to maybe determine that Vulcan could not be that good of a choice, and you already have some arc lights on the board. If you really want to get rid of the dogs, all you have to do is click charge shot for $100.
Yeah, we've also given a good target for these sabers to stay on the board. Super supply, very quick pick there. Nicely done. Round 4, we talked about that last
We're
series.
not repeating previous games' mistakes, yes.
Good value.
Does make round 4 decision making pretty painful. They're both on 350 supplies.
Usually it's then just more dogs, more chaff, whatever 100 cost unit you want to spam.
Nubaso a little bit weak to air at the moment, just has those fangs, so I guess he has the level 3 marksman as well.
Now he goes charge shot. I would have liked to see this on round 3 instead of the Vulcan, but could be a little bit behind now. And one of the sabers level 2.
This has leveled the left side tower, just leaving it completely open. And one of the things Arbiter was saying is to make sure that you've got a chaff clear over here, so that you're not leaving the crawlers coming through and allowing the left side of El Nubaso's fight to continue with chaff. Like you can lose that chaff clear unit, but as long as it's taking care of the chaff out over there.
Yeah, what some people do is they just put an arc light way behind the tower and just keep shooting at crawlers while the crawlers are stuck on the tower. But there's only one pack of crawlers, so I guess it's not really necessary currently.
This Vulcan is a win condition, to be honest. Oh no, it dies!
It is kind of doing things.
We just keep pumping it with training spec.
Well, he did lose a lot of his chaff clear by clicking charge shot, so I guess the Vulcan isn't terrible right now.
You get another Vulcan, you get it level 2. Grab those Phoenix, we need some AA. It's not a terrible spot.
El Nubaso taking the Phoenix, and Francis really doesn't have the single target, so I think that is the right choice for him as well.
We need to do something to delay this top left tower from being taken so quickly as well.
Yeah, for sure.
El Nubaso, interesting, goes for range on the crabs now.
I guess I need to go through more ASIM coaching now that I look at this. I'm pretty sure we never really went through any ASIM kind of scenarios, and that's why they probably don't know what to do when your tower is open. It's a mistake on my part yet again.
Oh, don't blame yourself.
Again, you did say this is the player you've had the least amount of time to work with.
Yeah,
so.
that is true.
And it's definitely... did you come into coaching with any specific ideas that you wanted to coach, or did you come to it with, like, I mean, I'm thinking like almost like a lesson plan, or did you kind of come to it and just observe and see what needed to be nudged a little bit?
Yeah, for me it was always kind of adjusting to what kind of learning style the student likes. So for example, Sunny really likes to me just sit in the back seat and watch him play in Discord. And he's streaming his games and I'm telling him, oh yeah, this might be good, this might be bad. And then Fadrik is more of a, oh, that's too stressful getting backseated during a game. Just tell me after the game, or I do like a review of a replay. So I kind of just like to adjust to whatever student prefers, kind of learning style-wise.
About coaching the eye, did you do any of that, especially with Sunny, who you could have? You had in Discord during matches, right? Did you coach where to be looking during a round play out?
Where to be looking, like on the board? Or?
Literally, what part of this do you need to be watching right now? Because there's so much happening, right?
Oh yeah. I mean, I never really noticed them having problems with noticing what's happening on the board. But maybe I should be asking this. Did you really see what happened? Did you look closely enough? Yeah. You should look at the chaff clear exactly, see if your DPS unit gets stuck or not. Maybe your chaff clear gets stuck on a tanky unit and you need to fix that. So that's I guess it's something that's also important. I mean, I'm kind of new to coaching, so.
I was gonna say, this is just something I had observed for myself.
Yeah.
Both in both in my own play, and then because I had noticed it in my own play, that it was like, oh, I got better when I started learning where to be looking, then sometimes when I started coaching, because I've done some coaching for other players, right? It was one of the things that I noticed was really like, let's focus on what people are actually noticing out of a round. Because sometimes it gets really easy to just like, you focus on your biggest unit, or you're, like, oh, this is the thing. Are we going to take down that mountain? It's like, no, you're locked onto the mountain. The mountain's going to go down or it's not, right? The question is, what is getting the log?
Yeah, that's a kind of tunnel visioning that I also fall prey to sometimes, where you're so locked into what you're doing, you're kind of like, your brain just ignores everything else that's happening, and you think, oh, just one more Phoenix, and then surely I'm gonna win. Keep spamming or something.
The days that I'm out there and just hemorrhaging 150 MMR, those are the days where I'm just like hyper locked in on something and can't see the whole board.
Yeah.
Can't make the right decisions to save my life.
Just keep queuing.
Yeah. In a zone.
Unfortunately, Francis is not doing so well.
Yeah,
I mean, I like charge shot arc lights, but he kind of got outscaled, and then he also has a lot of money investment on left tower. It's all the way to level 4 now.
Right. I actually wonder a little bit if this game would have gone slightly differently if he'd had the same Vulcan, just left it on the left side in that kind of chaff clear role we talked about.
Yeah, it would have cleared, I guess, 2 crawlers and maybe some of the dogs, perhaps.
And draws the sabers up there, right?
Yeah. Yeah, maybe. I don't like the Vulcan in general here. It's just like one Vulcan with extended range. I think every other unit would have probably been better than the Vulcan. But,
And we paid 200s to unlock it, right? Yeah. So we had a big tempo hit in economy. And that tempo hit is probably where this game has gotten away.
That is a lot of Mustangs with anti-air. The hounds are going to eat them alive, potentially. This is, well, I mean, we got the arc lights with charge shot range now. This is good change. Oil coming down now, Francis.
I guess anti-air against Phoenix. I don't know why a lot of newer players do this, anti-air against Phoenix. I've seen this a lot in lower MMR plays. And I guess since I didn't get that much time to coach Francis, I unfortunately have to see it here too. not really necessary to click anti-air against Phoenixes, but
If anything, you'd be better served by improving their chaff clear right now. Get them to the Phoenix while they're still alive later.
Yep. That's kind of what happens a lot, where they wanna get rid of a certain unit and they think, oh yeah, anti-air is against the air unit, so I click anti-air.
Right.
But all you need is sometimes just chaff clear. I mean, it's working, so maybe he's right. Maybe we do need anti-air.
Hey, there's a steel ball prod. Oh, we got the giant. Hey, that's beautiful. Things are kind of working here. We got a lot of levels on these Mustangs. Finally getting that range on the arc light. Like, things are finally coming together. Right, we wanted this arc light range and charge shot so much earlier. Look how effective it was here. If we could have done that earlier, it would have been nice. But now we're starting to get it online.
I think the
Mustang, arc
levels
light
on
is
the
great together
arclets
too.
are... Yeah. Now that they get levels, they can actually kill the dogs.
Yes. With levels, they can kill these level 1 Vulcans too.
Oh yeah. For sure. Like they are... You should look at arclets as a DPS unit with a charge shot, and then you need a separate shaft clear unit for it.
Interesting. Only Boss has gone to adding some ranged Vulcans, and I'm going to point out why. Because his hounds are in very much a utility role. It's got what I consider the utility bar for hound. He cannot make them any better at chaff clear. There's no mech rage. There's no chamber compression. The only thing he could conceivably do is incendiary bomb to have things running into fire on the ground. And he's looking at sprinklers on hounds that are already on the board on the other side. So the sprinkler hasn't been teched, but I think he's probably looking at that as like, it's 450 for me to throw that out, and it's easily countered by 200 from my opponent. So
Scorch pickup on Vulcan is pretty nice. So,
Level 1 Vulcan doesn't do that much damage, but the level 2 Vulcan with the Scorch goes through everything probably.
finally we missile that crawler. This level 4 tower will stay alive forever now. Everything is focused on the right side. Oh, that level 1 Vulcan goes down so fast.
I like how the Save is completely ignoring the tower, also getting stuck in oil. It's nice.
Yeah, Francis just like completely ignored the left side of the board the entire game.
I guess the tower fortification is doing a whole bunch of nothing here, but at least he has it just in case.
Big investment. Okay, we've got
quite
both
some
players
money.
under 1,000. We're going to round 9. Decisive decisions at this point. Critical decisions this round. What are you going to do with this drop, Pants?
Well, that's that late into the game. It's always kind of difficult to decide, okay, can a drop really swing it heavily in my favor or not? So if I was a blue player, I would probably look at something that can instantly kill the giants in front. And they do go for the ranged scorpion, so that could be something that gets rid of the entire front line, so the arc lights are exposed. So I would have probably done something similar.
Oh, a steel ball on the flank finally.
Ooh, yeah.
You don't even need to have it on the flank though. You can have it on like the corner to put it in so you don't have the debuff time.
Yeah, you don't want the warping in time.
Yeah,
Now the levels on the... Yeah, Scorpion is just level 1, so it doesn't do that much. And all of the levels on Francis' side are doing a lot of work. Especially Mustangs with levels can be so dangerous.
This is certainly going to be the last round here. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
There's so many
It's
scorpions.
basically in Scorpstang.
It's turned into Scorpstang.
Yeah.
Hey, cool. We got mobile power station on the crab. It's kind of cool.
Don't get to see that one very often. The increased attack for everybody within 100 meters by 30%. It's like taking Scorch for the Vulcan, not quite, but it's the theory there, I think.
Falls on the tower. Tower goes down.
Way too many
It's pretty close.
scorpions for Francis, though.
I think the tower debuff is so short though, it shouldn't matter too much.
3-second tower debuff didn't help.
Yeah.
And that is game 1 for your team, Vance.
Wow. I mean, I was always believing in him. I knew that tower fortification was going to be real good. And there's nothing, nothing I can say. It was perfect. Wow.
All right.
Just like how we practiced.
Well, things kind of came together into a real composition by the end.
We did
Blade,
that Scorp
Scorpion,
stag.
Mustang, like those are all good. Scorpstang, yeah, very good.
And it's a good chaff board, too. Like, don't underestimate the quality of his chaff board.
Yeah, I mean, the Vulcans are kind of just a little bit of decoration here sprinkled in, but otherwise, really nice.
So it's up to you if you want to stay for another game here.
Yeah, I'm down. If Dzemp or Steelsane are not available, then
Let me have a look real quick.
I'll chill with you guys.
Love having your voice in the room.
Looks like they're missing.
It's always fun talking to you.
That's not good.
It's just always
if
fun
it-
talking about this game, isn't it? Like, that's part of why we
Yeah.
stream.
I mean, as much as I like to complain about the game, I also like talking about it. So,
Snuffs, if you're in chat, you won the raffle, so please message the admin. They're trying to contact you.
so if it comes down to the coach game, if
I'm gonna-
Steelsane and Dzemp don't show up,
Oh,
That's
Snuffs
a-
is
that's
there.
that would be a forfeit. I'm
Yeah.
going to ready up the players' odds.
Yeah, we can go ahead. Get the show on the road. Reaper Duck against Fadrik Alexander. I know Reaper Duck's been practicing a lot.
yeah, Fadrik had also a lot of practice getting in, and well, unfortunately, he lost his offline match. Posted his replay. Didn't have that much time to go through it yet, but I'm gonna go through it tomorrow. Hopefully, I can give him a few more pointers because he said that he's still confused sometimes about if he's missing some fundamentals. Like basically, the things you don't know that you don't know the things that you don't know.
Right.
That's what he's afraid of. He doesn't know what he still doesn't know. And I would have to go through his replays or watch him play to see what he's still missing. Because sometimes he has games where he is winning, he says, and then all of a sudden he's losing.
Right.
And I mean, we all have those games, and it's sometimes hard to identify what's going wrong.
That's actually one of the most difficult things, right? Because you don't get practice at those round, 10 round, 11 round, 12 rounders. So sometimes it can be very overwhelming to identify what even changed on my opponent's board.
Yeah. He said that he has difficulties late game, so we might have to go through that a bit. See generally what we want to aim for late game. Late game is usually something like gut shot plays. Oh, my
Right.
opponent doesn't have anything to clear Armored Phantom Ray, for example. Let's just put down 3 of them and see what happens if it's a gut shot. But yeah, I guess that is kind of a knowledge check. It's something you learn by playing enough games and getting gut shotted yourself by your opponent.
Also, just a experience in reading boards. One of the things I found with that one, it actually helped to do some of the community challenges because you're looking at boards that you wouldn't normally see, and a lot of times they're deep into a game, right? It's like, okay, find the gut shot. Here you go. This is game 2 of our best of 5 series. Reaper Duck representing Dzempire down 1-0 after that first round win by Francis of the Filth. Fadrik Alexander representing Pantsless. And of course, Coach Pantsuman is here in the booth with Odds and Amarok 81. got a Reaper Duck is going to be near side blue, aerial specialist with a saber and arclight. Fadrik Alexander, speed specialist with 5 vortex. 5 vortex, 2 stangs.
Yeah,
This
yeah.
is start.
Vortex carry.
Oh no. Reaper Duck. Do not buy Fang into a Mustang starter.
I would
That
like
be
to
my
see
coaching.
these Mustangs a little bit closer to the Void Eye, because if you do end up in a headbutt, which you do usually want to be in a headbutt with spiders, you also don't want to get one shot by the sabers instantly locking onto them. So you want to give the Mustang some time to drive in front.
Yeah, there's no chaff at all for Fadrik Alexander, so that is exactly what the Sabres wanted to see.
Yep.
Both players making what I would think of as a round 1 mistake.
Yeah.
Reaper Duck winning the round, so 4,700 to 4,400.
I would have
Great,
liked to
but
see, like,
he's
if
gonna fix it.
yeah, if you really want to go into crabs that early, I think you still want to click crawler, put 1 crawler in front if you're playing in saber, because like this is exactly what could happen. You can still build 1 extra vortex and 1 crawler, and that could work.
Yeah, I usually like to buy at least 1 single crawlers to prevent the insta-locks. And then your Mustang still has time to get in front and maybe tank a few more shots off the saber. But he
Crawler on
fixes
the
it
right
now.
side for Reaper Duck, with leaving enough room for a Titan in front of it for late game. It's not
And
going
a
to be
sneaky
quick enough.
crawler.
This Mustang on the right positioning from Fadrik Alexander doing a really nice job of kind of showing up and being chaff for a minute.
It's kind of the secondary role in this comp for the Mustang to not just chaff clear, but also be chaff for the crabs, because you spend so much deployments on crabs, you cannot really afford to buy crabs and crawlers and Mustangs. So you kind of have to have the Mustang take over the role of chaff a little bit.
No chaff clear for Fadrik, and gets kind of bailed out either with the Tarantula or the Fire Badger here. Tarantula kind of awkward in the saber. Looks like they're just going to be put on the flanks to slow things down.
You say awkward into saber, like, because we know that an early saber counters an early tarantula, but I've certainly seen them played well with range and a good chaff board, such that the sabers never really get to lock on. Tarantula is such a good chaff clear unit. It's just a positioning thing, and since you know you're in this headbutt,
it is harder,
right.
is all. But I like. Oh, he sold out the right one. I actually really like that right one to pull the crawler and slow that down. It means you don't have to put any deployments on the right side to protect that tower.
Reaper
building
Duck
a line
going
here.
into Ray quickly. But went for triple deploy with a... I think it's... it's 2 Fire Badgers, 2 Phantom Rays is his deploy there.
I mean, eventually you want to click culling on the Mustangs. I don't think you need 4 packs of Mustangs. A little bit too much investment into that. There should be more crabs instead, in my opinion. Let's see.
Crabs do have range now.
I like these things race a lot. It means like we can click armor as well and just turn off all the Mustangs.
Yep.
Tricky here for Fadrik to navigate this. It's going to be a lot of damage. What can we do to bail them out, though?
I think he invested too much into the Mustang. The Mustang is really just there to chaff clear, and you don't need 4 packs of them. What you need is culling on them to make them into chaff clear, and then you invest the remaining money into more crabs. You want to get to a critical mass of them. And currently, he still has his beginning crabs. He never bought more than the ones on round 1.
Those 2 crabs are too far
air
away.
for the Mustangs.
Oof, I do not like that button being clicked here.
He's, I think, trying to preempt the armor enhancement.
Yeah, but it doesn't
Even
go
still,
through the
yeah.
armor either way.
Armor is 60 block.
Yeah.
And level 1 Mustang is 36 damage, so it's still being blocked. But right, with the bonus for air, 90%. What does that make? Okay, so it's 40 now, so probably like, I don't know, 80, so it does like 10 damage maybe.
68. So it does
It's
8
not a
damage per
good
shot.
Phantom Ray counter. It really isn't. And you still want your Mustangs to chaff clear instead of being busy shooting at Phantom Rays.
That oil looks
Instead
so
of
good
burning?
too.
Oof.
Oh dear.
Oh, that's not good. You might get out tempoed here really hard with this oil.
Critters says Cass got to 2400 with one culling stang as his main chaff clear behind a crab line.
Oh yeah, that reminds me. Cass really likes splitting up a Mustang pack with a beacon if he has culling on them. So he beacons like just a few Mustangs, like maybe 4 or 5 Mustangs to a different area, and it's basically like having an entire Mustang pack at a different location, because all you really need is a few Mustangs shooting crawlers and they instantly die, right? So it doesn't matter if it's an entire pack or if it's just 5 Mustangs. They still clear very fast.
That's reminiscent of the trick we used to do when the EMP shot or acidic was available, right? Where you would split the pack up and get that effect in 2 different places.
Yeah, it's all about efficiency, right? And if you can clear just as well with 1 pack, like with 2 packs, by just beaconing a little bit, you save yourself a deployment. And the more efficient you are, the better.
That's very clever.
Yeah, there's a lot to learn from Cass. He always comes up with these tricky things.
Yeah, he is very, very creative.
Yeah.
Armor here on the Rays look really good.
Yeah.
Fadrik takes the orbital, which is basically the only way you can kind of bail out of this, because all the Mustangs are going to be turned off. Basically, it's going to be very hard. We're going to need to have really good hits from the orbital. I feel like round 5 Reaper Duck with this huge lead, 4,700 to 1,291, might have been worth getting the super supply here just to extend your late game advantage, because if you're going to start losing, it's going to take several rounds to get there, and most likely that super supply will pay off.
Instead of the intensive is going to be a similarly slow late game piece, right?
And it's not even
you might as well
used.
just have the economy.
Like, didn't have enough money for it anyway.
Yeah.
Yes,
I don't mind. When your opponent's on 1200, though, I certainly don't mind.
Yeah, you can go for the kill for sure.
Going for the kill.
It's the personal choice, right?
Yeah.
When you get ahead, do you get more ahead, or do you go for the kill?
With an entire board of level 1 units, I don't think you can survive a gut shot.
Fadrik Alexander in a ton of trouble. 4,700 to 534 now. And, I mean, it just seems like this is a compounding errors, right? And the compounding errors have all been tempo-based, right? So, and by the compounding errors, it's all the things we've talked about. Not having a chaff on round 1, so the sabers got insta-locks on the vortex. That means these vortex have never scaled. You can notice the only ones that have leveled are the ones that got to feast off of the fire badgers over here. Those Mustangs have only just now reached level 2, and because too many of them have kind of gone into the wrong techs. It will be Raiden's. Raiden's a great answer to both of the Badgers and the Phantom Rays. But now there is a Scorpion.
It's a great drop, really, but I don't know if it's enough. Those are level 1, and they might get stuck on a regenerating level 3 Sabertooth. I don't know. We'll see. Might be too late.
There's a break point here too, where I think Reaper Duck
can. Reaper Duck, so smart.
Oh, look at that! Yeah, level 2 marksman
drop here.
Yeah, playing the drop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is a great case of like knowing your outs, knowing what can happen. Like there's a Raiden and a Wraith offered here. What is the way that you lose this round? Oh, that Raiden kind of kills mostly everything. It fixes this problem with the Mustangs being stuck on the Wraiths. So very good preemptive move there.
Yeah, I really like that play. Just getting some marking just in case. It's not that big of an investment, and it does save you against some kind of cheese.
The last shot of that Scorpion does manage to get the tower.
Oh! Well played.
Very nice play from Reaper Duck on that one to close that one out. Done in 6. Series evened up at 1 game apiece.
Well, same issue here. For some reason, they're all high MMR, but then during tournaments, they do the weirdest stuff. I don't know, man. It's just a curse.
Yeah.
So some of it is like there is an element of consistency, right? And like I'm sure my chat will have seen like there are days where I'm not consistent or making decisions and like I've had people call like what did we even make that decision for, and I can't explain it, right? Like I'm like I thought I had something in mind.
Sometimes your mind goes blank, and it is what it is.
Fadrik Alexander in chat says, I don't want to talk about it.
It's fine. I will chew him out later.
So we're having a bit of an issue with this schedule here because Nuclear X is away. So that's going to end up being a forfeit win for Sunny. And now we're looking for the coaches who have still been missing. I'm going to be very disappointed.
A lot of people missing? Is that...
That would be that would end up with a back-to-back forfeits and a win for Pants.
That is pretty anticlimactic, to be honest.
Yeah. That ruins the event a bit here. I mean, the point is for like Sunny doesn't get to play a game after they've been practicing for so long, and then even the coaches are checked out is kind of not.
I was kind of hoping to see Sunny redeem himself because he was losing the past 2 games, so I kind of wanted to see him play here, but I mean, it's what it is.
Dynamic Duck is saying, well, they can fill in for a coach. I don't have a problem with that. That's up to you if you want to accept that or not.
Who's playing?
Well, Dynamic Duck, Reaper Duck is here.
Reaper Duck.
Saying that since Steelsane and Dzemp are missing as their high MMR student, or actually mid MMR student, they could fill in for a coach just to have a game.
Just have a match.
Sure. If we can do that,
it's up to you.
It would be better than just having a forfeit, right?
It's up to you.
I mean, it would be better for my team to just take the win, obviously.
That's why I'm saying it's up to you because
I mean, I would have to ask my team first, and then see.
You can go talk with your team for a bit and come back. Whichever
back and let
choice
us know.
is fine.
All right. See you in a bit.
All right. I'm going to tap the ad button while we're doing that. Sounds like this will be a longer break, so I'm going to run a longer ad break, get myself coffee, do bio, and that such. So I will be back in less than 3.
Okay. Just to bring up the scoreboard here. Pantsless and Dzempire. I mean, this is for fun here. Both teams not likely to make it into the finals. Team name is Pantsless, not Gutless. Oh, hey.
I talked to my team, and they want also to see a game.
Excellent.
So we're down.
Okay. That's great. The show goes
I'll
on.
wait for the invite then.
So Jen will have...
I guess I'll leave this room.
Yeah.
Bye.
Okay, good luck. So we'll have Pantsuman up against... where are we? Pantsuman up against Reaper Duck. Interestingly, yeah, Reaper Duck could turn the entire series around for the team that doesn't want to be here. What happens when a duck flies into the cement mixer? You get quacks in the concrete. Wow. Yeah, that definitely affects whether or not we'll have them in the next season. The schedule has been known for several weeks.
I'm back.
Hello, welcome back. Okay, we're gonna go. Let's do it.
It's a slight underdog. Wait,
Oh.
Reaper Duck?
Oh, reproduct maybe not ready. It's all good. Ah! I traded rooster for a duck. Now I get up at the quack of dawn.
No, good.
I thought we were talking about rooster Mechabellum here.
It was a rooster. It's perfectly tied in.
Yeah, we'll need to get Reaper Duck reinvited here. Maybe he comes back to make a chicken unit? Okay, so theory crafting here. What would a chicken unit mean? What could be the skills of the chicken unit?
No. Reaper Duck is back. Please save us from this line of conversation. Start the match. All right, so 1650 going up against a 2200. These are always, I mean, first off, we've watched enough of these in weekend tournaments to know that there is always a chance.
And Reaper Duck, yeah, Reaper Duck has been playing above his MMR for sure.
Yeah. Yep. So there's always a shout for the lower MMR player. I'd say out of those weekend tournaments, we probably see maybe a 1 in 10 upset rate at this level, at this wide of an MMR gap, which is surprisingly high to me, right? Like it feels like it maybe should be a little bit lower than that. Just reminding folks of the stakes. Pants and Pantsless have agreed. They could have just closed this series out and accepted a win by forfeit, but instead they have graciously agreed to have a match with Reaper Duck replacing the coaches for Steelsane to give us this fourth match. They are up 2 games to 1. Yeah, very good sportsmanship. I really appreciate that. And it does mean Reaper Duck needs to win to keep Steelsane's hopes alive, and Pantsuman can close things out for his team with a win.
Reaper Duck right now. Let me solo them.
Let me solo them, exactly. I'll play all three. I'll get all 3 dubs.
Yeah, if
it's plausible.
If he wins, it's possible we go to a game 5, and that can be played. It's technically played by any player on the team. So actually, El Nubaso is here as well, so it could be the 2 of them in chat together.
Right. Solo leveling, exactly. Welcome to our game 4. Reaper Duck on the near side in blue, 1650 MMR going up against Coach Pants. Coach Pantsuman, Asia champion this morning, and looking to build on that by closing this out. His team is up 2 games to 1. He's got the gold badge. He's got 2200 MMR and a training specialist start with Tarantula and Void Eye. Reaper Duck on the near side in blue. Fortified specialist with Fire Badger and Marksman. The old school Fire Badger start. Don't actually see that one as often as you see the Fire Badger Crab or Fire Badger Void Eye right now. Why has that one fallen out of favor? Odds?
I don't know. Nobody likes marksmen.
Yeah, I guess actually marksmen are
Marksmen
very
are both
undervalued
like
right now.
an OP unit and a terrible unit. Like they're
Yes. It's because they're OP that they've had to be nerfed so far, and so either they're going to be, if somebody can get them to scale, they're going to be overwhelming. And if they just struggle to do what their theoretical role should be. The DPS unit that does less than 1,000 DPS at level 1 just is not it.
Into the spider, it's not too bad, eh? Can do decent damage. Like, it's a fair bit of damage in the beginning. It can pop off Void Eyes too. Pantsuman's, yeah, going for aggro, and we get Reaper Duck on standard tier. Marksmen aren't a real unit until level 2. That sounds about right.
One hero crawler trying to solo this round, it's not going to happen. To see Pants running the spider start. We haven't seen a whole lot of that through this tournament.
Yeah, that's true. Well, I mean, we did guess right where to put these badgers from Reaper Duck. We'll see if they can get things going here. Yeah, Chaff was a little light. Against the Void Eye Tarantula, it's hard because it's like the Tarantula obviously kills all the crawlers, but you also need the crawlers to tank for the Void Eye, who's going to totally wreck the Fire Badgers. So it's all about timing here, like which, like you really want the Tarantula to lock into the Fire Badger and the Void Eye to lock onto the crawler. So timing that is really hard. But also the Tarantula does no damage, like it does a decent amount of damage. It can get through those Fire Badgers. Looks like are we keeping this?
We do have
yeah.
We do have field maintenance available. We're keeping the rapid fire cannon because it does get instant locks on crawlers for now.
Well, it got locked onto the Tarantula last round. There was no crawler in front. Now there's a crawler in front, so it actually is doing something. It cleared that one pack, but now it's stuck to the Tarantula. Okay. Tower timing is good. Now the crawlers come back.
Likes that right side crawler on round 2. Did that in both games. And drops Pants down to 45-50.
We got a level on one of the marksmen. The other one's very close. So they're becoming real units.
There's the round 2 Phoenix, taken as a drop on round 3 by Pants. He didn't feel a need to take it on round 2 because the marksman kind of prevented him from having a free win on it. Reaper Duck's thinking a bit more about it. Steel Ball, Wraith, and Hound. Actually, I like getting two packs of Steel Ball for 100.
I do too. Yeah.
It seems pretty strong to me.
Oh, it'll be really good into this Tarantula field maintenance. Like, you need something to punch through this. This is such a good gut check move or whatever. It kind of like changes the game. We got a level 2 Tarantula with field maintenance. It can kill everything on the board. And we don't have the... Like, it's kind of safe because we don't have the Phoenix taken, which would be normal for this drop because we have marksmen. And those units kind of double up the roll, so you don't see that often. I'd be a little worried about the Steel Ball pick, but yeah, the Duck goes for the Hounds. Trying to chop up.
As a Scorpion, which actually is going to be pretty solid against the heal Tarantula.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. The rate of fire is a little slow. It can deal with this level 1 for sure. Level 2, I think, is going to just kill everything.
Reaper Duck not taking the level on that level 2 marksman either. Left that on the table. One where he might have well have been better served to sell the turret last turn, but he could have sold the wall this turn to get the level on that. A bit of a tempo thing there.
So the dogs were chosen just to try to be chaff, basically. 3 deploys. Sure, I get it. I don't think it's not ideal, but like it can help. They will die right away, though.
How do you feel about a super heavy healing tarantula?
Oh my god.
And he repositions it to eat the lock from that level 1 scorpion. That's just rude. I'm gonna tank that scorpion. It's gonna be fine.
Yeah. 82,000 HP, regenning 4.5% max HP per second. The thing is not going to die. We need to see EMP, or we need to see something with a lot of damage. I mean, Fortress eventually could be a thing. But we're investing into the scorpions here.
Yeah, not when you've committed range into the scorpions. You're going to view those as being double damage, double dipping into the same roll.
Hacker also is a play.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, see, we can
Scorps
see
do get some insta-locks.
the left
Yeah,
one is
82.
good. The right one, not so much.
That guy full heals before he gets shot again.
Yeah. Big difference. Aside from that, though, everything else looks kind of good. Still has a fair bit of health to work with, too. I could see Reaper Duck getting there, but it's gonna... This turn is gonna be really important here. Otherwise, there'll be too many problems. Nothing really good here. Tank prod.
Lady Nguyen cries when you said Dominion Core is not very good.
I mean, we could maybe Dominion Core one of these tarantulas.
I was thinking we could Dominion Core a Scorp, but okay, we're going to switch over to Melters against the heal Tarantula, and sold out of one of the Scorps already, so...
Yeah, that's a good play. Got Phoenix now accompanying this Tarantula here. Oh, don't leave this naked. We need some chaff clear on the right. I guess you could missile it if you really need.
It's gonna be making the tanks. That's the chaff clear.
True. Well, that's chaff.
The theory. That's the theory.
Oh yeah, we don't have any more money here.
We need more badgers,
loaning
buddy.
as well. Wow.
Desperation round 5 loan, trying to turn this around. I know I can stabilize. I just need more time.
Yeah, this one crawler pack is really messing up the right side.
Yeah, that naked... You called it as soon as he played the naked Melter.
Finally gets some logs, but it's a little too late.
That's painful. Reproduct down to 1335 despite taking the loan.
I think maybe not. It's too greedy trying to get the item as well. And the range.
At advanced offensive tactics, missile strike, mass-produced rhino, and steel ball prod. And because he's taken that loan last turn, Reproduct decides he can't afford the steel ball prod, which would be so nice on one of the Melters.
We could have even like redeployed one of the hounds on the right to deal with that crawler. I think that would have been fine.
Right, just bring the hound down. Now it's range on the Badgers. Range instead of counterfire, because there's no point trying to survive the... Well, is there a point trying to... There's... Yeah, there is a point trying to survive the Void Eyes at level 3.
The only thing I'm worried about here is the Fire Badgers with the range might clear the chaff too quickly and get locked onto the Tarantula.
Get locked on the heel Tarantulas.
So pay attention to these back waves of chaff from Pantsuman. They might be able to make it in. We get one lock with the Melter. other one should be in a second. Our Badgers are doing okay. Left side tower
finally
under threat,
taking
though.
care of the 80k health fighter.
It's gonna be a bit too
Bought
much.
enough time. Bought just enough time to buy another round.
Mhm.
Good round 7. Reaper Duck at 438. Pantsuman at 4556.
I mean, technically, if Reaper Duck gets online here, it's a better composition. But there's a lot of pressure.
It's a better late game composition.
Yes.
This is a tempo game for sure.
Yeah, that's what I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Steel Ball looks pretty good for Pantsuman. Here's the thing, when you're under pressure like this, like it's hard to tell what your opponent's going to do. There's a unit drop turn that could go really hard on the right side there, or just change things up. You kind of are left scrambling a bit to know what to do. So we see this oil coming down on the right side, trying to slow down the right side. The right side is actually totally fine now, because that torrential was sold or moved. I think it was just sold, though.
I think that's Pants
no, it's put it in the
oil
back
on the
corner.
right.
Oh, is it?
Yeah,
Oh.
but Reaper Duck's oil is in the middle. Try and handle all 5 packs of crawlers there.
Okay.
And then the steel balls are the take for Pantsuman. He's got the kinetic charge coming off the very back line.
Oh my god, enough with the duck jokes, guys. I look over in chat for 1 second. There's like a huge message. Okay, bubbles. No loan this time for Reaper Duck. This melter on the left should be pretty good. Multi-melt. Here comes the steel balls, though. Steel balls do well against the melters. Get locks. Too many crawlers now. Yeah, that's gonna be it. Reaper Duck gets tempoed out, but a valiant effort regardless. Definitely.
Do want to point out something in that one. The multi-melt change meant that the 80k tarantula actually survived that one. It healed through the multi-melter.
Oh my gosh, really?
Uh-huh. It was still alive on the end of that board.
Well done, though.
Pretty impressive. Good bid from Reaper Duck and great sportsmanship from Pantsuman to agree to take the match rather than just taking the forfeit win for his team. That is a solid 3 games to 1 win for Pantsless over Dzempire. So they are going to advance to 1 and 2. They, talking to the Pants, he did think their chances of advancing were pretty much over. Don't disagree there, but they're off the bottom of Group A. They're at 1 and 2.
Mm-hmm.
It would need a lot of help. It would certainly need a lot of help to advance. They'd need to win their last match and see a loss from Mech Boys.
Yeah, so we're a little bit ahead of schedule here now, but hopefully everyone is available for the next match. Run an ad real quick.
Hold on a minute. Pantsless are facing Mech Boys in that last match.
What?
So, if you're looking at the standings, right? Mech Boys are 2 and 1. They look like they're in great shape. But Pantsless are facing them in their final matches. So they could all wind up 2 and 2. Islanders could sneak in. Islanders would have to beat the Primes to sneak in.
Oh, yeah.
And that's what's coming up on the next match.
Yeah, it's not decided yet. That's true.
It's definitely not over. You assume the Highlanders beat Dzempire and lose to the Primes. They wind up 2 and 2. And if Pantsless could beat Mech Boys, they'd all wind up 2 and 2. It would come down to differences. So do we have everything we need to run that next set of matches?
Yeah, looks like we have a Toaster MK game being set up.
Perfect.
And we can bring the coaches in here to chat. Actually, so the series is done, so we can do a giveaway, but let me wait for my ad for a second.
Yeah,
Chris-
spiders are going to get nerfed again. Oh dear.
Chris Congard says, our team is so available. Yeah, I saw them this morning. They've been up, well, my morning, their afternoon. They've been here for a while.
Players want to know if they can start. You might want to chat that.
No, don't start yet.
Perfect. Thank you.
Oh, the ad must be done. I'm waiting for no reason. So we're going to do another giveaway here. Use !friend in the chat for your chance to win a Mechabellum premium key. That means it'll unlock all the skins if you don't have the skins. Not the the special skins that you pay for on Steam, right? Or you can give it to a friend. If you give it to someone who doesn't have Mechabellum already, it'll give them both Mechabellum and all of the premium content for Mechabellum. So we'll let that run for a bit, and we should get the coaches in here. I'll drag some coaches around, I guess.